Welcome back to the second section of the video. In this section, what we're going to do is finish and installing the AMS system on the P1P. And to do that, I went ahead and printed two brackets. And these brackets are provided by Bambu Labs. You can find them in their wiki. So what we're going to do, print out this right here. You see in the photo. They call it AMS holders. And you can find this on the Bambu Labs wiki. So they provide you the STL file. So I just transfer that over to Orca Slicer. And I'll be using 0.28 millimeter layer heights, and it's gonna take around 2 hours and 34 minutes. So let's get that printing so we can set up the AMS system. So we just finished doing the print. This is gonna be the AMS system. This is a file provided by Bambu Labs and attaches somehow over here. I just still gotta figure that out. And the AMS system fits on top, and I'm able to use it and print by just laying it on top and not having to put in the top. Let's look at the layer of the print. Let's see how it came out. Right there, everything came out good. The fan just shut off. For some reason, on both print, we can see there's some layer difficulty. Let me see. Right around here. There's some here, and then there's over something on top. Either the bed cool off a little too quick, or the temperature changed due to I having the AC vents over here and change it, but everything else looks nice. Top layer looks good. This print took around 3 hours. This is gonna be for the AMS, so this is just a printer upgrading itself. Let's take it off here real quick. It's literally just finished right now. So look how nice. This printer is just amazing, and Bambu Lab has done a great job. So here are the pieces. There's two of them. And I printed this in the P1P. I believe it took like around 3 hours to do the whole thing. So it came out pretty nice. So what you do is just put it on the bottom, and then we'll mount it on top of the P1P. So in here, there's a spot for it. It just, actually this way. And then it just goes in there just like that. And then that is able to space it up and not interfere with the P1P hot end. So we have that in there, just like that. And let's put it on the P1P. Okay, let's mount it. So here it is. So you just bring it in, and then you just drop it on top. And it should fall in place. There you go. Yep. So it should able to fall in place with the group that they have. And it can move back and forth. So if you have anything, you could probably put some double-sided tape and glue it in place so it won't move. But I have all the plans for this in the future. So for now, we're just gonna do it like this. So let's continue the installation. Here's the bag that comes in. I'll show you what comes in the bag. Some PTF2 lines. So let's turn it around. I might disconnect it all. So one thing with the buffer, you will be losing the spool holder. It goes right in the back. All right, to install the AMS, all you're gonna need is 2 screws from the kit and the Allen set. Make sure everything goes in nice and straight, and you don't need to torque this thing down. It is plastic. All you need to do is just put it in place, and that's it. And the spool holder can stay in place, and all we can do is route the PTF tube through the back right into this short piece that we have here. So I went to connect the PTF tube in here, and it almost seems like the spring's out of place, so I need to adjust that real quick. Not sure what the spring is for, but there we go. So if anything, the spring sits in a spot there. So I'm gonna use the one that came with the connection, and I will be taking this off. So, and all you have to do is go, either I messed it up, but you either have to go right in the middle, and then just put it, press it in place. That should be it. That's it. Just don't reuse this. This is for the X1, not for the P1P. You already have your connection in the back. And after that, all we have to do is take the one that came out of the AMS system. So you take the one come from the AMS system, and then just connect it in the bottom, right here. And then press it till it stops. And then that should be good. After that, what we're gonna do is take the connections and connect them. There's 2 right in the back of the AMS. Right here, there's 2 empty spots. It's in like 6 pins, so those right here, and I just gotta figure out where the other are. Connection right in the back of the buffer system, and another one right down here. Okay, so let's connect them. So we're gonna do the 4-pin first. Starts at the bottom. So gotta turn it around and hook it up in place with this one, and make sure you turn off your printer. So hook it up in place, and Now we're gonna do the 6-pin. And 6-pin goes here until it clicks. And AMS. There's, I guess, AMS has 2 spots. I think that does not matter. So we'll pick the first one in a row. And I hope this does not get in the way. Let's move the head and see. Yeah, it seems like it'll clear. So that's connected. And the other pin, I imagine if you want to connect more than one AMS. So let's leave that for later. Okay, so let's turn it around and see what is displayed on the screen. Now that we hooked up the AMS system. Bring it all the way to the front. Maybe it should be there. So let me bring you to the screen a lot closer. Power, come on. Shoe says something over here. There you go. It says right there, AMS. So we are all set up and ready to go. So in here, we have all these lights flashing. Let's take out the empty spool. So all of them are flashing in place. So let's see what's next. You know, I'm not sure if it's my printer, but I had this thing for less than a week. This is going to be the 3rd update. So unless it detects the AMS and it wants to do a specific update, I think it's incredible. So let's do the update real quick and then we'll come back afterwards. So I got the AMS system all hooked up, ready to go. All I need to do is just load up the spool and get a print going. But here I got an update going for it. It says AMS 1 and it gives me an update. So it literally detects it and provides you an update to configure with the printer so everything can work for us. So let's go ahead and do that update and then get a print job going. Alright, so it's currently purging the nozzle right now. Purging the yellow filament in there. So it's ready to print. So once it's good to go, we can start. Actually, I think it's done. So what we do, we can send the print over and begin. Let's see what happens. Let's slice it and send it. It is currently slicing. And it gives me a purge tower over here. Let's print plate. Okay, here we go. White, black, and then red. And then we send it to the Terminator. Sending print job. This should take 3 hours and 49 minutes. Calling off right now. Most likely to level the plate. Alright, it's doing its thing. It's unwinding the spool. Pretty fast. Since I picked, there we go, this first 3 colors to do. So it's gonna purge in the white color. Let's go purge all the yellow. Let's see it do. There you go, it's purging. By the way, if I already said this, I forgot to turn my microphone on through half of this section. Oh yeah, there it goes. Nice and white. So that seems straightforward. Bambu Labs made the process so easy. Currently it's printing right now, so it's gonna be an hour, 3 hours and a half. So I'll come back and show the finishing result later on. I'll cut out to the end. So I'm hoping this is just smooth and I'm able to have a finished product by the end of this video. If not, I'll share that with you guys if I have problems. So each one of these are the same except the white one. The white one is the Creality spool that they provided with my K1. So it tends to print a little cooler than the rest, but let's see how it handles it. For now, it seems to be going great. So let me show you that real quick. There you go. That is the first layer. Not sure what it's doing. If it's, yeah, it's rewinding the white, bring the black color in for some reason. So I gotta look at the model and see what's up. So, but for right now, it's going pretty good. But yeah, at the end of this, I'll share the result of the model and show you a close look and see how it went. But it just seems very straightforward. So let me just pause it here and then come back after the finish winding in the black color. Not sure if I did something wrong or right, wrong or what. It just keeps going back and forth on the black. Seems like it's having problem loading it, so not sure what's happening here. But I thought the black layer happened a little higher from that. So let's see what it tells me. It might give me an error or not, but I'll let you know. So I have a blinking light, so I gotta check out what that is. So I got a failed to feed the filament into the tool head. Please check whether the filament or the spool is stuck. So let me see what I can figure out. So I'm wondering if the problem was back here. Make sure everything was inserted correctly. So I'm not sure if it was getting stuck or what, or I heard a little snap. So what I'm gonna do is go on the computer and press clear real quick, and then see if it loads. So all we have to do is just click this button. Okay, so all I did was press retry on the software. So we're loading the filament again. So let's see what happened. So here's the problem. I made sure that was all in the way, all in there, right here. Once the filament comes up, it gets stuck. Right there, it gets stuck. There you go. So gotta figure out what's up. One more time. So let me see if I can help it. There you go. So it's getting stuck in that corner. It's coming out again. Okay. Let's see if it makes it a little bit better this time. Gotta take that apart because it's gonna fail. It's not making it all the way to the hot end because of that. So let me take that apart. Okay, maybe there's something with my first cut. So let me cut it how Bambu Labs does it with the cutter. Well, unless the machine does it automatically already, but I do, I'm gonna load it in. I have to cancel the print. It was not starting, so let's start over again and see what's up. All lights are white now, so I canceled the print. So let's retry that whole print over again and see how it goes this time. Now, it's gonna do its nozzle wipe cleaning. This is the second time I'm gonna start the print. Obviously, there's always gonna be a problem here and there with the AMS system. The problem here was getting stuck there in the back. And I'm not sure if it's the way the filament was cut, but we'll see again. It's unloading the black filament that was loaded that I have a problem with. Right there, it's unloading it. So it's gonna do the white one, and that's the one that we're gonna start the print with. And then yes, you do have black touching the build plate, so when you see a switch, it's because it's switching to that. So let's I'll come back once it start printing over again and see what's happening. All right, second time around, let's see how this does. So the first part is gonna be white, then we had problem when it went to switch over to the black. So let's see how I handle that real quick. So I hope the switch goes smooth, and then from there on, I'm hoping we have a finished product in 3 hours and a half. Okay, so it's gonna switch over to the black, and it's winding up the white spool right now. So let's see what happens. So this is where we're having the problem. The white one is coming in, the black one. There it goes. It's getting stuck. For some reason, it's getting stuck no matter what. And it's a sample board instruction. That does not help anything at all, because it's gonna have to do that eventually. So just me holding it down helped it purge. Don't know what's happening over here. And everything's assembled according to the manual. So if I have a failed print, it's most likely because of this. So I gotta figure that out, that piece there. So let's see it load the, continue with the black spool here. Should do a purge. There it goes, just purging it, yep. So that's the back, the reason back there why we were having a fail. The first print was a failure. So it's kind of getting stuck inside the little system there. Unless I can bypass it. I can do that. So let me see. Bambu has it mounted straight into there, but what I can do is somehow use the spool that comes out of the hot end with this, and then put both together here. But the process in the back does the same thing as this. There goes, it's doing the perch back, basically the tower. Looks nice and clean. It should not be a failure except for that part there. So let's see what happens next layer. So let's see how it brings in the white spool now. winding in the black. So let's see if the white one goes in without any problems. Here comes the white one, right in there. That went in with no problem. So the rest of the black one was getting. We'll see next time. Notice it's now dropping this, so there you got the white, yellow, all that. So there was a little piece that was stuck there. I just pushed it down, so before it came back. So it's all accumulating. Now it's on the white. And here's what we were having problem on the black. So once it's done with the white one, and if the black is successful, we should be golden, hopefully. So I'll just leave it here once it's done. Okay, it's unwinding the white filament, so now it should go into the black one. So let's see how it fits back in there. There it goes. It's coming. Come on, fit through. Still having a problem with that, but it fed through. Fed through. So we should have a successful, hopefully successful print, unless eventually it'll end up getting cut. Okay, so we're gonna leave the Bambu AMS printing for the next 3 hours and a half or so. So for now, it seems to be doing good, except with that little problem in the back. So I'm hoping that does not manifest later on during the print and I end up losing it. But for now, let's see how it does. So we finally had a successful print with the AMS system. It ended up surpassing my expectation. Here's the little guy that I ended up printing. Came out pretty nice, amazing. And here's the perch tower. Compared to it, the black, all that waste, but it's what you do. If you have plenty of this, it's all you're gonna get. But you can still tune this, and that's what I'm gonna do. But for right now, I'm just gonna enjoy my P1P, get a lot of print going, and that's it. I mean, it is what it is. It's very straightforward installation, very quick, small. It's a lot easier than what I have to do in the past. But if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.